So in this problem, four masses A, B, C and D as shown below are completely balanced. So with this all values it will be completely balanced. So mass for corresponding A, B, C, D and the radius for A, B, C, D is being given in this table, and the planes containing masses B and C are 300 mm apart, means the length between the planes of B and C is given, that is 300 mm, and the angle between the planes B and C, it is given as 90 degree, and angle between B and C 210 and 120 degree respectively with D. Okay, so in the same sense, and you have to find out the magnitude and angular position of the mass A and the position of planes A and D. Okay, so here how many planes are there? Only 4 planes. Last you have taken 4 planes which were given, and apart from that we are having 2 more planes for balancing. So there were 6 planes, but in this no, only A, B, C, D are there. In that this is not given. So mass of A is not given. So you need to find out the value for mass A and also angular position. Angular position for mass A is to be calculated. So MA and theta A, both you need to find out for this. And also the position of planes A and D is to be taken. Okay, so let us take the initial things what is given in the question. So radius for first RA is given 180. So let us take it in the form of meters, 0.18 meter. MB is 30 given in kg, so 30 kg. Then RB mm, 240 mm, so 0.24 mm, 0.24 meter. Same way C, MC and RC. Then the D both are given, so MD 40 kg and RD 150 mm. And angle here B and C, they are told at 90 degrees, so angle BOC is 90 degree. Angle B and C makes an angle 210 and 120 degree with respect to D. Okay, so B with respect to D, C with respect to D is given there. So B with respect to D means angle BOD 210 degree, and C with respect to D means angle COD. So this is 120 degree. So from the problem statement you should be able to understand how to get the value and also how to draw the figure, that is plane position and angular position. Okay, so now let us take MA as the magnitude of mass that you need to find out, and let us take the distance between planes B and D as x and distance between planes A and B as y, so that the calculation becomes easy. We take in the form of x and y. So this will be the position according to the given question. So the planes which were given, B and C are 300 mm apart. So this was given. So the same thing, B and C are 300 mm apart. Okay, and then any other things are given? No. And then angle directly. So from this this thing, whichever is known to you, that we will take. So we take a common starting point. A is unknown, so we take the starting point as B. So B will take here at 0 degree. Then he has told in the question B and C makes an angle of 90 degree. So B to C we take a 90 degree. Next angle BOD is 210 degree. So BOD then angle BOC 120 degree. Okay, so with the given values, first mark the angular positions. So we'll get the position of planes here and angular position of masses. So in this case, the problem solving becomes little bit complex, because what are the things, even there are 4 planes, the value of the plane, that is length of the plane, for all things are not given, only for B and C is given in the question. Right, only for B and C is given in the question. So other things, so reference plane, the selection of reference plane is very important in this. So how will you take the reference plane? Anyone tell me, how will you take the reference plane? ABCD is there. Which plane you will take?
From distance from A.
Distance from A. So if you take from A, what will happen? If you take distance from A, what will happen? You don't know the value of mass, you don't know the angular position, you don't know the distance between the planes also. Okay, so finally you'll be ending up with problem. So you have to take a convenient reference plane such that the value of corresponding to that should also be known to you. See, suppose you take A here, you don't know distance from A to B, distance from A to D also not known, A to C also not known, so it becomes very difficult. Okay, so only between B and C is known to you, so we will take here 300, and let us take the distance between A and B as y, and this B and D as x. In the form of x and y we will take here. Okay, so position of planes you draw, and angular positions of planes also you draw it. Then after this, draw the table. So ABCD. So mass A is unknown, MA is unknown, other things are known, 30, 40, 30, 50, 40. Radius for corresponding all values are known to you, 0.18, 0.24, 0.12, 0.15. Then centrifugal force divided by omega square, that is m into r. So multiply 2 and 3 column. So MA into 0.18. Sorry, how much is this value? Radius 0.18 meters. So this 0.18 into MA. So 0.18 into MA. Then 30 into 0.24, you get 7.2. 50 into 0.12, 6. 40 into 0.15, multiplication of this you get 6. Then distance from the plane B is the reference plane. So plane B here, it will be, B will be center, C, that is 0. So B to C is only known to you, that is 300. So A will be minus y, this one, negative to this will be left side negative, right side positive. So minus y, then B is 0, then B to C 300 mm, that is 0.3 meters. Then distance from B to D we taken as x. Okay, so finally we will be getting couple with m into r into L. So multiply 4th and 5th now. We will be getting here multiply 0.18 into MA into minus y, so you get minus 1.18 MAY, 7.2 into 0, so you get 0, 6 into 0.3, you get 1.8, then 6 into x, you get 6x. Okay. So after getting the table, next you need to solve the force polygon and couple polygon. Now in this problem, can you tell where you will start the problem? Which force polygon or couple polygon? How you will start the problem? Anyone?
Sir, force polygon only, sir.
Huh? Force polygon or couple polygon? The method is that you to last I told.
Sir, in force polygon means we have only less unknowns, sir. But in couple polygon we have more unknowns, sir.
That's why. So you have to you have to see the values and you have to see the number of unknowns. In the force polygon, unknown values are only 1. So which is remaining if you draw the polygon, automatically 1 is unknown means you will be getting it comfortably. Whereas in couple, there are 3 unknowns, MA, Y and X. Okay, so that's what for different problems you need to solve differently, so you have to think differently. So that's why I'm solving this type of problem also, so that only one problem if you try to understand again there will be little bit of change, because here you have to do first force polygon then couple polygon. Okay, so let us go further now. So first you will draw the force polygon. So with the given values, whichever is known, first we'll start. So B as the reference plane, A is unknown here. So B is 7.2. So we'll start with B 7.2. So it is horizontal 0 degree. So we take a unit of 0. This whatever is there from 0 to B, O to B. So this is 7.2. Take a suitable scale. You can take a suitable scale here. How much you got here? 7.2 kg meter. So 1 kg meter you can take it as around 1 centimeter. That is 10 mm. So it will be okay to you to draw 7.2 centimeter. So O to B you can take. Next one is 6. That is for plane C. So C is how much? 90 degree. C is 90 degree at the mass here, which is given at C. So it is value of 6 units. So vertical now, this one 90 degree. So unit of 6. Next one more 6 with plane D. So D is at this position. Okay, so in this angle, that is 210 degree. So draw a line parallel to D. Then the remaining one from D to O, whatever remaining will be there here, this part, that will be nothing but equal to the remaining value, that is 0.18 MA. So find the value. So vector OD by this one measurement, you get around 3.6. So if you measure this, you get 3.6. So this will be equal to 0.18 MA that will be equal to 3.6. So from this you will be getting MA as 20 kg. Okay. Then trace this vector this D2O in this direction in the space diagram, and you will be getting the location of the mass A here. So measure this angle. Measuring this angle, you will be getting angle AOB as 236 degree. So this angle, if you measure, you will be getting 236. Okay. The first thing can be calculated now based on this angle AOB. Next, the planes for A and D, the position of planes. So for that you have to use the couple polygon. So let us start with the couple polygon now. So when you know the value of MA now, substitute the value of MA. So anyway it will be unknown because Y is also not known and X also not known. So let us solve with the known things. So this is 0. So how many values are there? Only 1, 2 and 3. This is 0. So you should get a type of triangle, 3 lines. So whichever is known to you will start from there. So this is point 1, this is 1.8 for plane C. C is however 90 degree. Okay. So start from O dash to C dash. The units taken as 1.8 units. So 1.8 units. Then apart from 1.8, other values are not given, right? Then how will you solve it? Only 1.8 is the other things again in the form of X and Y is there. So how will you solve it? Anyone? With only one value, how will you complete the polygon? Can you tell? Hello? Hello? Anyone?
Sir, horizontal forces ಮತ್ತು vertical forces ನ equal to 0 consider ಮಾಡಿ.
See, when only one value is there and two things again has to be calculated, but in this you know the positions now, right? You know the angular positions for all the masses which are there, A, B, C and D. Okay. So when you know the position, automatically you know that in triangle, without getting the value, without getting the length of that any line of a triangle, automatically you can get by taking the positions. Okay. So you know the angular positions for A, and even you know the angular position for D. So with respect to the angular position of A and D, you can draw a line. Okay, and it will intersect at some line. Same thing will be done here. So first let us take the A. So it is 0.18 MA into Y. So the angular position of A is known to you, that is at around 236 degree. Just now we calculated. So with respect to this OA parallel to this mass, take a line and draw this from the this O dash, that is from this one. So you can draw a dotted line like this, a straight line without any dimension. You don't know the dimension, but you know the position. Then similarly for D, you know the position of the mass D, that is 210 degree, this position. So parallel to this OD, you can take and then draw from this one to get the intersection at the point D. So from this line and this line you will get the intersection at this point, as this one will be the nothing but D dash. So once you get this one, you can measure this value. So this is how much O dash to D dash will be nothing but the unknown thing, that is minus 0.18 into MA into Y, and C dash to D dash it will be nothing but the value of 6x. Okay, so automatically if you measure this length C dash to D dash, it will be equal to 6x, and if you take this O dash to D dash and equate it to 0.18 MA into Y, you will be getting the value of Y, and by substituting the value of MA. So by measurement C dash D dash, this will be around equal to 2.3, and it will be equal to 6x. So from there you will be getting the value of x as 0.383 meter. Okay, then similarly minus 0.18 MA into Y, this one, that measuring O dash D dash, this one you get around 3.6. So vector this O dash D dash is 3.6 kg meter square. So substituting the values of MA, and we will be getting the value of Y. So Y you get minus 1 meter. Okay, so the same distance you can measure it over here, that is here this becomes 383 and this becomes 1000. So nothing but in the form of meters you get 0.383. So it is nothing but 1000 mm towards the right of the plane B. Okay, so solve this problem. So next you solve this two problems the same manner what we solved now. So you can try to solve this. Just take down these questions. And solve this. Okay, I will post these questions in the classroom, then you can solve this.